All right, guys, I'm Connor Ferguson. Hold on. You want to be on Infield Beers?
I love that.
All right, hold on. I got a bush slide. It's already open. There you go. We got it covered, Kirsty. It's all good. Ryan's stepmom just making sure that good PR out of her.
Yeah, okay, good catch. Yeah.
I'm Connor Ferguson. This is Always Race Day. This is Infield Beers, and this is Ryan Timms, winner in night one of the 64th running of the Knoxville Nationals. Everyone's asked you if it's hit you yet. What's it like?
It's crazy. It really hasn't hit me, to be 100% honest. I mean, obviously, I'm really happy and excited to win, but I don't know. I didn't even realize this is the biggest win of my career ever until just not too long ago. So it's still sinking in, but it's just freaking unbelievable.
Yeah, and I've seen so many people have great seasons here and come to Nationals and suck.
Yep.
And come to Nationals and not suck, have a fine day, but not be a factor at the end. Your car still looks just as good as it did April 11th. I'm definitely getting the dates wrong on this. May 25th, right. June 2nd. Whatever, however many races you've won here this year, and it's been a lot. Did you anticipate that coming? And once you found that, especially in that A main, you went from 8th to 2nd, I think, in about 2.5 laps. What was it like knowing, okay, I got the car under me now and we're really going?
Yeah, no, it was a really good feeling. Once I got to 2nd, obviously, I knew from the get-go I had a great car, and then once we got going and I started following Peck, I knew I would just gain just a little bit every lap, and I knew it was just going to be a lap traffic deal, but I was feeling really good. I knew I was running the cushion the right way and running it properly, and I knew if I could just keep doing what I was doing and wait till he gets lap traffic, he'd do something different to get by a lap car and maybe make a mistake, and that's what happened, and I was able to get by him. So
there's a few people tonight on Twitter, some more casual fans. Shout out to the guy. He knows who he is. Saying buy your Ryan Timms stock now. We had you on the podcast when you were 15. I bought my Ryan Timms stock that night. I was bad journalism by me. I asked you who you wanted to fight the most in the pits as a 15-year-old.
I do remember.
And you were speechless. You're like, how the hell do I answer that? My bad putting you in that spot.
Okay.
But what was it like getting to that point where you were at the head of the sport? And I say that as dirt racing, and you were dominating midgets and running other cars that weren't sprint cars. And then there was a dip in the middle. It took you a while to get successful here. And I know from you talking to me how discouraged you were at times and thinking we got to figure it out because it isn't what you were, and you saw the speed that you had before. Now you're back up to where you were, I think. What has that all been like?
Oh, it's been a journey for sure. I don't know, it's hard to be, I don't know what to think about it. I mean, I'm thankful I went through it. I think going through that, it did teach me a lot of good lessons, and definitely makes you appreciate the good nights a lot more. And I don't know, I think it just teaches you when things do go wrong. For me now, well, I went through it every weekend, so it's not the end of the world. And luckily for me, I have good people around me who support me and kind of coach me through everything, and have been there the whole time through the highs and lows.
Tell me about those people. Who are they, and how helpful is your team that you're with in the number 10 car to all that? Yeah, Shane. He's Shane Liebig. He's the car owner and crew chief. I botch his name every time I say it, so that's why I didn't say it. I promise. Yep, Shane Liebig. He's obviously a great crew chief. He knows how to make the car roll, and he used to race when he was younger, and he's a great driver coach. He sees where I'm lacking, what I'm doing wrong, and he's not afraid to tell me, and he tells me how it is, and if I don't like it, then that sucks. But he's been great, and I don't think I'd be standing in victory lane tonight without his coaching. What's the harshest thing he's ever told you that you had to swallow your pride, I guess? Probably a bad turn of phrase, but I probably can't say it on the camera. You can if you want. I don't care if you cuss on here. Obviously, you can. I don't know. Just calls me, I can't drive. But he says it in a friendly way. Yeah. He'll yell at me, tell me I suck, and then
30 minutes later, we're laughing and having a good time. So more often than not, it's him telling me what I need to do better versus me telling him what the car needs to be better. But it's I've had it both ways, you know, the way Shane does it, and then the way where, oh, everything's fine, you know, doing good. And I'd much rather have it this way. It keeps you honest, and it's the only way you get better.
And you've had other driver coaches before, and I've seen you work with them, and, you know, everyone's different. What was the thing that made this one different that really clicked? Was it just that, the harsh coaching?
Yeah, I think it's just harsh, or not harsh, but just truth.
Yeah, real.
Yeah,
you know,
reality, and you're not gonna get better having someone tell you you did good after you really sucked. So he's been awesome, and then I've had my dad. He's been great, giving me advice throughout, maybe not racing so much, but just life advice and how to deal with things. And he's been obviously through it with me the whole time. And then I've had Billy Lawhead, Jimmy Jones. Billy Lawhead, he took me racing when I was younger, and he was probably with me for 7-8 years. And he's been a great kind of life coach too, and kind of halfway raised me a little bit. And then Jimmy Jones, he was my crew chief on the 5 car. He was also great, and kind of a little bit of a life coach. A lot of good lessons learned between all 4 of them.
Well, Kirsty's got the social media unlocked, making sure we don't give you a beer at 18 years old, right?
Right. Yep. Yeah, her too.
How old were you when you first came to Knoxville Nationals? I've been asking everyone this about how big this event is, but the younger guys, it's interesting because they don't really know anything different than this is the granddaddy of them all.
Yep. I've only been coming since I was 13, maybe a little before, 12, 13, somewhere in there. So
18, 19, something like that?
Yeah.
Maybe 20?
Yeah, somewhere around there. It'd be like 18, 19, before COVID.
The scope of this race, the scale of it, compared to, you've seen, and you're fresh off it like a couple years ago, but these small midget tracks you know, the grandstand holds 1,000.
Yeah,
and
if that.
How, you know, what do you think of this week in this race?
I mean, it's the biggest sprint car race in the world, and
you can say biggest dirt race. It's okay. We don't.
Dirt race.
The late model fans,
honestly,
they haven't been as noisy this year. We need Jonathan Davenport back in the infield to stir him up a little bit here.
It is, and it's a big deal, and I mean, it means a lot to me. It maybe doesn't mean as much to me as some other guys who have been coming here for 20 years, whatever. But to win this would be just, I mean, that when I think of career goals, this would be the top career goal, to win the Knoxville Nationals. So to have a shot at winning it on Saturday is just freaking phenomenal, and I'm really excited about it.
I love that. Last thing, and I'm not trying to put the nerves into you here. Are you a guy that wants the next 48 hours till race day to go by quickly and get to the race, or are you like, give me as much time as I need to figure out what my nerves are going to look like going into Saturday? And you got a lot of time to wait is what I'm trying to ask.
Right, no, I don't mind the waiting. I'm actually really looking forward to having some off days. The last since, I don't even remember what day, Friday of the 360 Nationals. Since then, we've had one off day. So if we got to race the next day, you know, I can do it. It's not a big deal, but definitely preferred to have
like the
time.
off days,
I like to have some time, yes, for sure.
And you're going to golf, not drink and party, right?
Right, I'm not old enough. So,
right. I'm just giving you shit, man.
Golf.
Thanks for taking the time.
Yeah.
Awesome. This has been Ryan Timms. This has been Infield Beers Part 2 for the night. Thanks to everyone who's watched, listened, commented, everything. So appreciate y'all. We'll be back tomorrow. This has been Always Race Day. Thanks.